Adriana is going to watch this later, and we are now recording. All right, I'm forwarding you this email. All right, we're talking about the video. Actually, that was good. Start recording now. All right, questions asked realtors. So this is basically, we're going to be doing, Jason, the videographer, is going to ask questions that's going to prompt you to give answers, okay? So, and then he's going to edit it. So it does not have to be smooth and stumble free and all that stuff. And you can redo stuff. And so he's going to edit it. And so he might end up with like 10 minutes or something of interview questions. And then he edits that down to 90 seconds of talking, something like that. So here's some of the questions. And it's good. You just want to have some thoughts around this, and you can practice it as much as you want. But have some thoughts around it. Why did you get into real estate sales? What makes the buying and selling experience special with you? How would you describe the Tampa Bay market? How has technology changed the way that you do your job? Why did you choose to partner with eXp Realty? What did you do before selling real estate, and what skills have you transferred over? Where do you see the industry heading next? And then eXp attraction video questions. Did you ever spend time at another brokerage? If so, how is it different than eXp? What brokerage provided technology do you use? Tell me about the eXp community, both locally and nationally. And what would you tell somebody who is comparing eXp Realty to other brands?
That's a lot of questions.
Well, if I may,
Not homework,
if I have,
it's just a prompt,
So, and you can make up your own questions, but by having him ask you all of those questions, then he can use the ones that you answer the best. But while you were on the email trail, the best thing to do is don't overthink it. Read through them, make sure you have an idea of what you think you want to say, but then whatever comes to mind in the moment is what's going to sound best.
All right, let's do this, because I'm recording this. Adriana is going to watch it. Let me do this. I will answer all these questions right now so that there's at least something on video, and I'm just going to go off the cuff here. But before I do that, I'm going to go to the bathroom, and then I want somebody else to read them to me so that, so it feels more natural.
That's funny.
Look how comfortable we are together now, guys.
Right.
How long is the video? Do we know?
The video is 90 seconds.
90 seconds?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like Joe's saying, I do agree that would be a good move. At least we'll kind of have an idea of what to say. And then if we answered one question poorly, maybe that one won't be featured in our video, or that's like not the question for us. But I do like Doug's idea of giving us the answers. That way we can at least have a gist of what we should be saying, and then we can tweak it to be the best answer for us.
Right. So let me ask you this. So all the questions that's going to be asked is not going to be in the video?
I don't think all of them are going to make it into the video. Him just
Gotcha,
saying all the
okay.
questions alone, I feel like took up at least a minute at a time, and that's without us even answering them.
Right. That's why I was just like a little concerned about it.
Oh, I'm brand new. I'm definitely nervous too. I don't know what to say, but
Well,
Did
it's
we
going to
have
go back.
Would I recommend practicing?
I have Ryan in the car with us also. We just went to a house, so.
My guess is how they're going to do it. You're not going to be able to, in the video, they're not going to have, this is the question. What they're probably going to do is edit that part out. So it's just going to be you talking. So it's not like you're directly answering a question. So the one thing that you may want to practice is kind of including basically what the question is in your answer. so that it sounds fluid whenever he goes to
Right.
edit it. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's my
Okay.
guess. I don't know for sure, but typically that's how these videos are done. Like, you're not going to actually hear the question. Just on the video, it's going to be your response. So just try to.
I was
Okay.
wondering who was with Laura. Hey, Ryan.
Yep,
Hi, Doug.
we really do know each other.
Oh, really know each other. Cool. I love
I
it.
dragged her along for photos today.
Yep,
Nice.
and measurements, and I got to fill out everything in the Stellar MLS sheet so I can learn.
All right. I'll keep that in mind next time I got to put something in the MLS. And you're going to Mulberry or something?
Yep, we went to Mulberry.
Mulberry?
She
Cool.
was telling me I figured out how to do the compass thing where you can figure out, on your phone to put the direction of where the sun faces. But hey, I wouldn't have known how to do that. And then she said she pays somebody, a company, to go put the sign in the ground for her. Learned that too.
Mhm.
Got an idea of how much the photographer was to take pictures of the house. So it was a great learning experience.
Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Who wants to ask me questions?
All right, here's your first question. What do you like about eXp Realty?
So my wife and I, we spent 7 years at a big box brokerage, what I call a big box brokerage, Keller Williams Realty, which was fantastic. And eXp, I would say they deliver on the technology that's promised. It's out of the box, meaning it takes just a few minutes to set up for somebody like me who is not a super techie person. And I actually use all the technology that eXp gives me, whether it's the marketing center or the forward-facing website, the backside CRM. Like, I use pretty much everything. It has all the other things. The funny thing about this industry is what you find out is the big teams and the real successful realtors, they don't use any of the technology that their brokerage actually provides. They go by these expensive secondary systems, like Boomtown, and of course they get a Zillow account and all this stuff. So I just like that all my stuff is in-house. It's on one dashboard, and it's fantastic. Aside from that, I love the national community. I love the growth. I love being part of something new. I love the multiple streams of income. That's why I like eXp. So and this company is so nimble. It's like I heard Glenn Sanford, our founder, talk about how it didn't resonate with me at the time, but years ago he talked about how we were addicted to meeting in person. Those were his words. And he said the people that will grow the fastest are the ones that will be able to build a real estate sales team and connect with people via eXp World and video conferencing and all these things. And he said, you don't have to have physical space anymore unless you want it. And that's why we're not going to provide physical space, is because of the expense and because of because it's just too much, right? It holds you back. And what a visionary this man turned out to be in March when the damn country shut down. And so that vision, I don't have that vision. Thank God the owner, president, CEO of the company I work for has that vision, because I can't do that on my own, right? So, and look at everybody else following now. Everybody has a cloud-based model since this summer. And Glenn Sanford is 10 years ahead of them, 8 years ahead of them. And he monetized it on the NASDAQ. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm done.
You're so passionate.
It's all true.
So another question. So how long do we have to answer these questions? Like,
There is no have to, Melissa.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be so nervous.
That's
So
why I'm doing this. You can watch
the
it
guy
back.
doing the video, he will be able to edit it. So he's
Yeah.
gonna be able to take out, like, if you scratched your head and did something silly and like you answered a question poorly, like he's not gonna choose that. So you can answer like how Doug just gave a thorough long answer for that question. Like just answer it as best you can, and then he has the ability to edit it and pull, like, maybe only the middle of that answer was good and the beginning and the end weren't good. He can take those out.
Right.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
professional.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll
It's
be
going to
all
be
right.
spliced. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. What's my next question?
Let's see. What got you into real estate? Why do you like real estate? Why is that the right fit for you? What
One
makes
at a
you
time,
happy about
please.
it?
One at a time.
Oh, okay. Why did you get into real estate?
So I came from the hospitality industry. I was actually a recreation management major, and I was gainfully employed in recreation management until we moved to a state that didn't have any beaches of North Carolina, at least not where we live. But anyway, so a friend of mine from hospitality had gotten into real estate, and he encouraged me. And basically, this was in 2012. I was kind of frustrated with the job market, but I believed in myself enough, and this has such an entrepreneurial spirit that I wish I could say I was like passionate about homes, or I had a really bad selling experience and I had a horrible realtor. No, I chose to get my license because I knew I'd have a job and that I could figure it out along the way, and that it was something that would be mine. And that's kind of why I did it. Was and I first got licensed in North Carolina. It was, kind of like a lot of agents, like I wasn't really all in my first 14 months. It was kind of a hobby, and I worked at Gold's Gym, and I did this kind of in the mornings, and I go to Gold's Gym at like 3:00 and close. And anyway, it was just the way I kind of do everything. I have to feel comfortable. I was not a rock star my first year. I was not rookie of the year. Anyway, so that's kind of how I got into the business, and it's turned out to be great. And guess what? No one can fire me. Or if EXP fires me tomorrow, I could go join any number of 100 brokerages in a minute. So that's all. See, I don't think that's a very good answer. I wouldn't use that because I don't think it's a good story, but it's true.
Okay, here's another one for you. How would you describe the Tampa Bay market?
The Tampa Bay market I would describe it as very dynamic. That's how I would describe it. So I believe this is one of the greatest opportunities in the nation. Can you believe that you can still get new construction within an hour's drive of downtown Tampa for under $100 a square foot? Find me another market where that's possible. Austin, Denver, Los Angeles, New York City, Chicago. Find another comparable market. Miami, you can't do it. Charlotte, no way. Knoxville, no, you can't do it. Now, I meant to say Nashville. You can't do it. So you take Wimauma, parts of Riverview, parts of Ruskin, and the fact that that still exists shows you what opportunity there is in this market right now. Okay, so everybody that wants to talk about how inflated this market is, you've got great weather, destination area, strong economy. I don't know what else to say. Why wouldn't you keep investing in Tampa Bay, right? You have more jobs coming here. Like, it's great. So that's what I would say. I'm getting shouty, I know that, but I'm gonna try not to do that.
No, you get
It's also close to an airport. It's close to, if you want to go see a football game,
Right.
You are.
There's
You're
2
close to the
international
beaches,
airports within 2 hours.
concerts, hockey
Disney,
games.
world-class beaches, pro sports. Yeah, you're right. I didn't get them all. Outdoor activities, world-class fishing, easy to travel. It's yeah.
Port of Tampa for cruises.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what makes buying and selling experience special with you?
Well, I believe if you asked our clients why they liked working with us, it's because my wife and I were really good at informing and educating, and then helping you and your family make the best decision. Best financial decision, best decision around schools, around the home itself, all those things. So this is not about us. Let's be clear about that. This is about you and your family and what your goals are. And we're going to use our 15 years of experience to help you get there. And along the way, there can be any number of roadblocks that come in our way, but we're gonna problem solve it together. We're in it for you together, and we're gonna do what's best for your family and present you all your options, be patient with you, and then do what's best for you and make sure you're legally protected the entire time. That's what I think. That's why I think our current clients have liked working with us. And that's why I think they keep coming back to us and referring their friends and family to us, because they know we'll do the same for their friends and family. So I need to condense these. They're long. So I'll have to watch it back and then condense it.
What did you do before selling real estate? What skills have you transferred over?
Mm-hmm. So I worked in hospitality for years and years. I worked in hospitality management. One of, I guess when you work in hotels, you're just kind of trained in kind of customer service. I'd say that's a big one. Problem solving, those kinds of things. So I'd say those skills were definitely transferable for me. Also, I'll tell you guys, I didn't really start putting these pieces together until recently, but I ran internship programs first okay, the mentorship program to me is a little bit like an internship program. My first management job at Wild Dunes Resort in Charleston, South Carolina, I had 18 interns for 3 years in the summer only. They would come from colleges all over the United States. I brought that same internship program when I got hired at Tradewinds Resort in 2007 to 2011. I was director of recreation at Tradewinds Resort. And then I started the internship program there. And we didn't have as big of a class, but usually like 6 in the summer. So we provided housing. We brought them in from all over the United States. We gave them meals, and we made them work their butts off doing our kids programs, our corporate recreation, paddle boats, tennis courts, you name it, we did it, belly flop contests, hula hoop contests, all that stuff. So that I loved the internship program. I loved bringing them in, having them just, they're just, I don't know. It's just fun. It's just fun. Kind of, I don't know what it is. It's just, I like it, but I like it. So that's what I did.
I think you answered pretty much all the questions, to be honest.
Where's this industry heading next?
Well, you kind of mentioned that on the first question.
I think just like any other industry, on the surface, it looks like this industry is going to be threatened by technology, right? It's going to be easier to get into homes. It's going to be easier to find information online. It's going to be easier to write offers, maybe even automatically. So the realtors that are going to make it in this business are not going to be door openers. They're not going to be email senders. They're not going to be any of those things. They're going to be they're going to be enhanced by their community skills, by their relationship skills, by the way that they care about their people. This is not a transaction business. This is a people business. And I think those that are going to make it are going to take it, you know, are really going to have a good community around them, because those that are relying on internet portals and all these really super automated systems are going to automate themselves out of this business. And because they're not going to have the skill set to, I mean, they're just going to replace themselves essentially. That's what I think.
You say that as I'm sitting here automating my social media for the next week.
Mm-hmm. Right. But is your social media authentic?
It is, because I write all the posts. I just schedule them all out for a week at a time.
Mm-hmm. You know what? But the
funny.
next step, Joe, is at some point you hire some company in California to do all your posts for you because you don't want to do it anymore. Right? That's where it becomes inauthentic. People stop connecting with it, and it doesn't resonate anymore.
Right.
What else?
Let's see here. What other questions do you have?
So Ryan just said something cool. She said what's so neat about real estate is it's purposeful with your time. Instead of being held at, you know, you're at work for 12 hours and you have a manager that's watching you on the camera and everything you do, and you can't go on your phone or check your email because that's forbidden.
Right.
You're
Right.
able to structure
Right.
and have freedom.
The video is bad, but yeah. I mean, and Ryan, tell me if I'm getting this right. What we call that trading hours for dollars, right? That means if you stand here for long enough doing whatever job, as long as you're on the clock, we'll give you money, right? Now, is that the best use of your time and your productivity? No, it's not. So we don't want to trade dollars for hours. I want to be paid in relation to the service that I provide, right? That's how I want to be paid. So if I sell your house before going on the market, like I did the last house, I should not take a deduction in my commission pay just because I did my job fantastic and you got everything that you wanted. I am not trading dollars for hours, right? So I've been licensed since 2012. You're not paying me for the minutes I'm spending on your house. You're paying me for the 8 years it took me to get there and get both of us there. So yeah, it's a fantastic job. And yeah, I like the idea that there's, you know, there's a ton of freedom and there's a ton of things that you have to do, but yeah, it's totally rewarding. What else? $150. Anybody else have any thoughts that they want to definitely hit on? Put anything on video?
Do we have a sample on or an idea how the video is going to look?
I would check Workplace. There's some things I posted, not exactly. There's an example, like an inspiration video, but as people have pointed out, Tony Baroni uses a lot of like statistics and national ranking and all this stuff, and that's not going to be us. That's nobody in this group. So but the style is correct. Anyway.
Okay, so a quick question, because I just got into this video shoot thing. So the video is going to take place early in the morning at the model home that you put on Workplace. Okay, now are we going to have like one of the mentees like act as a buyer?
Yeah, we're
Or
working
how does this
right now on getting either we can be models for each other. I'm doing a video. I'm in there with you. we can all be models for each other, or Nick's wife is going to come. She can be somebody's wife, all that stuff. So
Should we be bringing another set of clothes if we're trying to act as like, you know, a buyer or something, and maybe be more dressed down or casual per se?
oh,
know.
okay. Now I see what you're saying.
Not
I don't know
necessarily,
about
'cause
you,
This whole,
Jane,
like,
but I'm
male,
just
female thing.
playing double roles.
we're standing in a $2.5 million house. So say it wouldn't be uncommon for me to be dressed like that,
Okay, that's a
standing
good point.
inside it, even if I'm buying it.
Fair
No,
enough.
but I do love the idea of like Joe's my buyer, and he's got like a tank top on, and he's got like his tattoos out, and he's my, you know, he made an app, you know, or whatever, and that's just the way he rolls. Yeah, yes, that's the look right there. Those guys buy $2.5 million houses as well. So
Yes, they do.
So I don't think it has to look like that, but we'll
So,
figure it out.
okay, so the home that we're gonna shoot the video in is a $1 million home?
2.5, 2.6.
2.6?
It actually just sold
$2.6
for
million home.
2.5 was the final cost.
2.5?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I gotta dress up nice then.
So just so you know, we're doing the interview outside by the pool. So it's not going to be inside because it's going to be too echoey and all that stuff. It's better. And then we're going to be doing what's called B-roll footage, which is Doug's the agent, Doug's walking Laura and Nick as his buyers through the house, or whatever combination we come up with, right? Nick's wife and my friend Andrew, who's hopefully going to be there. I haven't confirmed him yet, or whatever combination we're going to do. So
Gotcha. Okay.
the master bathroom is really nice. There's 2 laundry rooms. I don't know that they would photograph well. They don't have machines in them. The kitchen's really nice. There's a nice staircase. That's what I would think, right, Joe?
I think so.
There's a great outdoor space, but there's no furniture. There's an outdoor fireplace, an outdoor kitchen. It's got everything.
So Jason, he's a professional. This is what he does?
Mhm. He works for USF. He's going to bring a second person with him, actually. So I think we're going to go quick and.
How'd you meet him, Jason?
He does. I actually met him through Jen Wiggins. She tapped him to do videos on her listings.
Oh, okay.
That's how I met him.
Gotcha.
Yep.
So maybe I was thinking later on, I could do a video like in Spanish.
Ooh,
It's a good idea.
that is a really good
idea.
idea.
You might actually do a single video in both. And I don't know how fluent you are with it, but if you can go, like for instance, when I was at the thing this weekend, because Jorge just speaks both, and then Marco, my buyer, speaks both. And when I would walk up, they would switch back to English. As I walk away, they would go back to Spanish. And if you can do that, you can go back and forth and make it sound fluid. Then it makes it show how good you are with either side, as a thought.
Wait, so I don't know anything about this space. I think that's an awesome skill that you have, and I think you should do that. So what would be better, her switching languages in a single video, or her doing a Spanish only and an English only video?
I would think switching in between, because then she catches both in a single video. I would say for anybody who doesn't speak Spanish, we find it way impressive that you can keep it straight in your brain. And, you know, we can keep up just fine. Otherwise, as long as it's not too far. But I mean, I personally think it would be impressive to see her go back and forth in the same video.
Interesting. There you go.
So you would say I would answer it in English and then Spanish? Is that what you're saying, Joe?
You could make your, I don't know if you can make your point in both and do it half and half, or, single question answered in both. I don't know how
I mean,
you would do that.
another way to do it would be to do it mostly in English, but just display like a ton of fluency, like add stuff in.
Like speak Spanglish. Mix the Spanish with the English.
I would say more answer the question in English, and I don't know. This isn't really my space, but I think it's
What are
awesome.
your thoughts, Joe? Or anyone
I
else?
don't know. I don't know, because I know that what I was thinking, because I was just thinking about Marco and Jorge this weekend, and they would literally change in the middle of a sentence. I heard them do it a couple of times as I walked back up. And they would switch back over to English like mid sentence. And I was thinking that might be neat for a couple of questions to give the idea that, hey, by the way, I can work with anybody. I can work with anybody at any time, and I'm so good at it that I can switch on the fly.
Yeah.
It's kind of where my brain was.
And I think
That's
your
cool.
video will be stronger if it's on one video. It'll be a more powerful video that you can do it both in one video, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool. I love it.
I gotta brush up with my Spanish then.
Too bad I don't know another language. Man, that you're gonna be strong.
Yeah. That's all I can think of. Thank you, Todd Deckert. He's going to be bringing us breakfast in the morning.
So, okay. So 7 o'clock or 7:30 is hair makeup, which I'm skipping that. And the
Okay,
big
so I would say if you're not doing hair and makeup, I would say come at 8:30. That's what I would say.
Okay, coming 8:30. Gotcha.
I
Okay.
think we should I think I'm going to bring a folding chair too. What do you think of that, Joe?
Yes. Oh, I
Yeah.
intend to bring a chair with me.
Yeah, there's really nowhere to sit unless you're going to sit on the stairs. So,
Okay.
so
Yes,
bring
I would bring a chair,
I got a
camping
couple
chair or
camp
something.
chairs that are pretty nice. So, okay.
Yeah.
It booted me out. So all you guys said was I didn't get to hear anything after that. I
Bring a
just got
chair.
bring a chair. Got it. Come in nice and early. Got it.
Mhm. Yeah, well, you're doing hair and makeup, so you probably
Yep.
need to be there early. Again, like the hair and makeup thing was kind of just thrown at me. Ryan did all that, so it's not like I've got this set up hour by hour. I have no idea how long hair and makeup takes. We're just
I
gonna
got you.
get there. We're gonna let Jason set up, and we're just gonna go. Who's ever
Yeah.
ready
Great.
and go, and we'll start doing everything we can, get a ton of content, and let him work his magic.
And you have the house and the address on Workplace.
Mhm.
Sweet.
Did I
I'll
put it
check
in
that
the
out.
email too?
I don't think it was in the email. And I'll be there about 7:30 to open it up and let everybody in.
Yeah, I'll be there.
And the location is in Riverview?
Tampa.
Oh, it's in Tampa. Like
It's
where?
over towards Davis Island. It's over that direction.
Actually,
Oh,
it's in a place called South Shore. South Park.
Like South Park.
It's not really Davis Island at all, actually. It's kind of south of West Shore Mall, isn't it? You don't know?
I don't know that area at all.
South of West Shore Mall. It's like it's on the other side of the peninsula, the west side of Tampa Peninsula.
Oh, okay, okay. Is it closer to MacDill Air Force Base
Nope.
on the other side?
It's further north, and it's on the west side of the Tampa Peninsula. South Beach, maybe. Something like that. There's all these different neighborhoods. I don't know all in South Tampa. So it's kind of over there.
Picnic Island. I'm trying to think. Picnic Island. Well, they have the nicest houses, like.
It's kind of by the Gandy, I guess. Not by the Gandy, because that's not a good description, but it's closer to the Gandy than it is like Amelie.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway.
Okay. I'll figure it out. Okay.
I'm excited. I think it's going to turn out awesome. I've never done anything like this. We've done professional headshots. Other than that, I haven't done anything on video that's professional like this. So,
So it's this weekend, this Saturday.
yep. Mhm.
Yay.
Yep. All right.
Oh, I have a question. It has nothing to do with the video. With the MI Homes, I received an email stating that they're not accepting any GA.
Okay.
They're just gonna send a commission check straight to the broker.
Mhm. That
So
sucks.
that's not a, will there be some type of discrepancy because of that, or?
Mm-mm. It just means you don't get paid at the closing table. They're just gonna have to send the check to eXp Realty, and then eXp will process it through their payment processing, and they'll do I think everybody has direct deposit on file, so they'll just do a direct deposit to you.
Oh, okay.
That sucks though.
I know.
Do they have their own title company, or what? Like, what's the deal?
Yeah, they do. It's
Yeah,
MI Homes, yeah.
and My
I mean-
Homes has their own title company. Yeah, because like a title company would never do that because they want to earn your business. Like they'll send 4 different checks out if they have to, because they want you to choose them. Like it's a service thing, right? So I don't know.
Yeah,
Kinda
everything's
stupid.
in-house, I guess.
Yeah.
So actually, that makes me think of something with Nick's deal where he's buying his own house. Does he get paid for buying his own house?
Yeah, he gets paid for
Yeah, he
buying his
gets
own
a
house.
commission. Yeah, I would think so. So
Now-
Speaking of that, where do I get the personal interest disclosure or disclosure?
Wherever you find your forms.
Okay. And
There's
then,
one at transaction desk.
didn't you say I need to send something to EXP as well?
Okay, so Nick, you get paid for buying your own house, right?
Technically, yeah.
Are you going to take that as income?
No, I want it. I already talked to Todd. I want it to be put as a credit.
Why?
So like taxes,
What do you mean taxes?
so I don't pay it on it.
All right.
I got that from you.
I know.
You want
I know.
Yeah.
No, you're right. I want to hear
I didn't
other.
think
I
about
want
it that
other
way.
people to hear it.
Yeah. So
You
if
don't
it
want
gets
to take it as
paid
income. You're gonna have to pay taxes on it. So what my advice is wait until you get the DA, the disbursement agreement. It might only be a week before closing, and then tell the title company that you're going to take that as a credit on the statement. I believe you're going to need a letter from the broker. I believe you're going to need a letter from eXp Realty, but that should not be hard. But you've already got Todd's blessing. The title company has to do what they tell you to do. And then you just need a letter from your broker, and the money's already going to be there. It's already your money. So they'll know exactly how much to credit. So.
okay. Well, Nick, where are you moving to?
Walden Lakes and Plant City.
Oh, Plant City. Oh, okay. Well, congratulations again.
Thank you.
So I have a question. If we were to be buying a home, like if I bought a home that I wanted to flip or something like that, which I'm not ready to do yet, but if I did, would that go off of one of the homes like that were set up with you, like, our first 3 homes in the mentorship program?
Mhm. So,
Okay.
so just so you know, as outside of the mentorship program, EXP gives you 2 transactions that if you are uncapped, you would only pay like a $250 transaction fee. I believe that's what it is.
Okay.
So they don't charge you the 20% on your own property, but it is included in the mentorship program,
Cool.
and it's one of your 3. Yes.
Cool.
So we'll count as a
Congratulations.
transaction. Yay.
Mhm. We good?
Oh, any word from Ava?
I'm right here. Same time, same great station every week. Anybody that wants to come can come. Till I get nobody, then I'll get frustrated and cancel it. No, I do not
Yeah,
reach
but-
out to Eva. I can't sheepdog everybody into caring. I don't have time for it. I hope that's not cold, but
Okay.
that's. Melissa, we had a baby about a month ago, so I'm trying to hold it together.
I know, I heard. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, we
I don't
good?
know how you do it. Yeah.
I don't either.
Just remember, Doug, this is what holds the whole world together.
What is it?
Jameson.
That,
Have some
you know what?
coquito if you want some.
I
That's my
got an
son's
unopened
name.
bottle of Basil Hayden.
That's my son's name, Jameson. So we got Black Label when he was born. My sister-in-law got that. So no, I like my bourbons. I like my.
It's
Yeah, is it
unfortunately
gone?
almost gone. Yeah, I got that one from Mexico.
From
That's
Mexico.
my favorite though. That was my favorite.
Is
though.
it? Mm,
Yes.
it's affordable. It's nice. Try Elijah Craig. I would.
I wasn't a fan. I've got some out there. It's okay.
Elijah Craig and Jefferson's, I think, are two of the best values that you can get. Buffalo Trace for me, I know people are obsessed with it. It's hard to find and all that stuff, but I don't know. Not my thing.
What is that
I ended up
whiskey?
buying. Yeah, I ended up buying a case of it because I couldn't find it, and I found a place online that would sell me a case. And so, like a year ago, which my wife looked at me like I was stupid, and I've still got a bunch of it. But it'll take me 5 years to drink all that.
Yeah. Or 5 months, maybe.
Yeah, I thought
It's all
COVID
good.
was going to knock it out.
Yeah. Sounds like a couple of us got to get together and drink some whiskey one of these days. So Winthrop
Yeah.
Liquors has this tiny little, what's that?
That is apple pie
Moonshine.
moonshine.
That's
I
moonshine?
make this. Yeah, I
That's
make this.
homemade.
So,
Ooh, you doing things illegally?
Does
Don't
it
need to
taste
sell it.
good?
That stuff tastes awesome if it's made right. It'll put some hair on your chest, but it tastes good.
I give it away at Christmas every year.
Nice.
I'll
You
trade you
should
one
bring
of my
some
free
to the
postcards.
shoot.
Yeah, let's all get liquored up at 8 in the morning on Saturday.
That'd probably help me.
Yeah.
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 Winthrop Liquors is the tiniest little bar you've ever seen, but they have a great selection of whiskeys. It's like their thing. So, anyway.
My cousin's
Good to know.
boyfriend, he collects whiskey and he'll spend like $200-300 in a bottle, just one bottle alone.
Nice.
It's freaking insane.
Good for him. What's that one?
Balvenie.
I love that you have
Okay.
your whiskey collection right next to your desk. Like it's not in the dining room, it's not in the kitchen. It's
in
just
your
where it
office.
needs to be.
That's his energy drink.
I mean, I do have a corporate job, and there are days where
That is funny.
That's awesome. All right. This is the best. Love you guys.
thank
Talk
you.
later.
Bye,
See y'all
guys.
Saturday.
Gotta go.
See you Saturday. Bye.
See you Saturday. Bye, everybody.